All right, everyone, welcome back to the Nikki and Brie Show. And today's guest knows the ins and outs of reality TV just like we do.
Oh, yes.
You've seen her on Vanderpump Rules, and you currently can find her on The Valley Season 2. Of course, it's Tuesday nights on Bravo and streaming right now on Peacock the very next day. And you can catch new episodes of her pod when reality hits on Fridays.
And it hits.
It hits.
Thanks.
Everyone, please welcome Brittany Cartwright to the Nikki and Brie Show.
Hello, ladies.
Hello,
Hey.
Brittany. Thank you
Thanks
so
for
much for
having
coming.
me.
Yes,
Yes.
thank you for coming on.
I'm excited.
It's so fun because Brie and I mean, I've known the Vanderpump crew. Like, I've known all of you for so long.
I love how
you
everyone
know?
thinks, like, I've known you.
I
know,
know,
like,
I mean,
from
weird,
reality
but
TV.
yes.
It's crazy. And it's like, and we became, kind of close with Katie. We're really close with Joey, her brother.
Oh, yeah.
And then Ariana, we've known. But, like, so now it's really fun to meet you. It's just, right, Brie? It's,
I
like,
know.
just crazy.
Aw.
well,
Yeah, so we love it.
Yeah, I feel like your whole cast, like you guys are all like standout stars.
Oh,
So
wow,
it's
thank
really
you.
fun to like, slowly get to meet everybody, and it's incredible.
We've been doing it for a long
A
time.
long time.
I've been in LA for 10 years now, which is unheard of for me, Coming
Yeah.
from Kentucky, I never thought I would be doing all this stuff. So
I bet.
I love it.
it's just a whirlwind.
Oh,
I
it must
bet.
be. Do you miss Kentucky?
I wouldn't live there again, probably, unless it's like I'm
Okay.
retiring way down the road. I've
Yeah.
got grandkids or something, like maybe that. But I have to go visit at least like 4 or 5 times a year. I'm super close with my family, so
Oh, I love
Aw.
that.
yeah.
So yesterday was Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy
by the
Mother's Day to
way.
you too.
Thank you.
How was your Mother's Day?
It was great. I went to brunch at the Beverly Hilton Hotel. They had like
Oh.
a seafood tower and like all that good stuff. So like crab
Yum.
legs and everything. And I went with Janet from the Valley and Lala from
Yeah.
Vanderpump Rules and all of our
Aw.
kids.
Oh my
How
gosh,
So,
that's so
yeah.
fun.
And then I just spent the day like in the backyard in my pool with my son Cruz.
That's
so it's
so
perfect.
It's always perfect that way. That
Yeah.
was like us. We were chill.
That's how we were. for
Saturday, pool day.
Because it was
It's-
so hot this weekend.
It was.
I mean,
even in Napa.
95.
But don't you think it's crazy that it was so hot and then today's freezing?
Yeah, oh yeah. My son was wearing sweatpants and a hoodie to go to school this morning.
Same
I was
with
like,
my
what's
kids.
happening?
Yes, it is
I'm
weird.
like, we were all just sweating yesterday,
Yeah.
and they're wearing, my kids were wearing
I mean,
sweats
it
for
literally
school.
rained in Napa today.
I know.
It like
Oh, it
poured.
did? Wow.
Yes, there was rainbows. I was like, oh my goodness,
I
all
love
the
a
way up to
rainbow.
Oakland. I know, right?
no,
Me too.
but and in wine country, you actually get to see where they land,
Ooh.
or like the ending of it. There's never a pot of
we
gold.
can never say pot of gold to our kids because you could actually see the end of the
Yeah.
rainbow in
Like
the
stick your
vineyards.
hand in it.
We haven't done that yet, which we need to.
Well, if we didn't have car service this morning, if I was driving, I would have pulled over and done something because I go, it's right there. It's like done right
Yeah,
there. I could,
that's
and I'm like,
awesome.
yeah. So
That
that's
would be
the
cool.
special part of wine country,
Yes.
which I love.
Okay, well, Brittany, I have to ask you. So season 2's been out. How has life been after filming and how everything being out there?
Yes.
You've made a lot of headlines.
This has definitely been the hardest. I've been on 8 seasons of reality TV. This has definitely been the hardest I've ever filmed.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
Well, season 1, me and my husband Jax, we were still together, and we like brought the cameras back up to film our separation.
Right.
So it was like just one episode. This whole season, you see like the downfall, how bad it's been, what we all went through. I wasn't even living in the house anymore, fighting constantly. He goes to rehab. I mean, it's a lot of drama, but it's my real life, and it's what
Yeah.
happened to me. So I don't care to like talk about it, even though it's hard to do it all publicly.
Yeah.
But I feel like I can help so many other women by
You
like
for
being
sure
open
can.
and honest with my story and help people get out of like
Totally.
toxic relationships and stuff. So that's been something that like keeps me strong when people are like, why are you talking about it so much? I'm like, well, first off, it's not my fault. He knew we were filming and he still did all the stupid crap. So
Right,
I'm going
exactly.
to talk about what happened, obviously.
Right.
Yeah,
You know?
I 100% agree with you. I feel like some of us are put on earth to be the ones, the poster children, to show like real relationships. Why we're reality stars. Like we all, showcase it, and then we all have to take the hard part of it, like dealing with, social media, reliving the moments. That's always the hardest, right? But I feel like it's almost a gift we've all been given, being able to be that brave and courageous to do it.
Yeah. And how has it been like with your relationship with Jax when everything like airs, like still like good terms, not good terms? Does it bring things up?
Things definitely still get brought back up. I feel like I'm personally in a better place now. Like I feel it helped me be stronger in a weird way. I always say it helped like hold me accountable because it was on TV and it like, the whole world judging you and everything else. Like I feel like I hold a mirror up to myself and I'm like, I can never go back,
Totally.
But with me and Jax, it's just a roller coaster. It's always up and down. He's in this phase right now where he's like, please stop talking about me. And I'm like, again, you did all this stuff when you knew the cameras were around, so I have to talk about it, and I don't want to be silenced ever, so I'm going to speak my truth.
Good for you.
Good.
And are you guys officially divorced?
No, it still has not been finalized yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm hoping it will soon. Just, he waits till the last second for everything. I don't know, like, if he weirdly thinks that I'm going to call it off or something one day. I don't know. It's weird how he waited till the very last day to like sign, whenever I wanted to even get the process going.
Yeah.
Waited till the very last day, messed up on all the paperwork, did like all this stuff. And now it just seems like he just keeps doing stuff to prolong it.
Ugh, and lawyer bills are such a bitch.
Yeah. I have a great lawyer. Like,
nice.
Yeah, you'll see her on the Valley this season. And she like is like amazing. She's like strong and tough, and I just like love her. She made me laugh whenever I was in there talking about getting a divorce, and I was like, I like you.
Yeah.
This is such a serious thing, but like I could tell she's like a girl's girl, and she like really has my back.
Oh my gosh, I love that. Feeling. It's so. I mean, my divorce just got finalized. Like last week?
How long?
So
did it take?
It took, I felt like pretty quick. I mean, I filed for divorce. I mean, I guess it would have been end of August or beginning of September. It was pretty quick. And so I feel like when we really got things going, I mean, right, would have been, well, no, September, I guess.
No, it was right after Labor Day you filed.
Yeah.
So I think that's September.
Yeah.
First week of September.
Yeah.
So up until last week.
Wow.
Finalized with the courts, nothing, that's it. Like,
do you feel okay?
I do.
Okay, good.
It was funny because my mom said, like, she's like, I think you were on the group text.
Mom was like, yay. But then she was like, wait, are you okay?
How are you doing? Like, this can feel weird or different. And I go, I feel great.
Okay,
like,
good.
I feel really good and happy. I mean, the main thing, I'm so happy not to pay any more lawyer bills.
Yes.
Because that was just so hard. They rack up so quick.
Yeah.
And when they take their time on getting back, it's just all that time is money. But I feel free. Like,
That's awesome.
I have this freedom of like, I knew I kind of already had it, but there's something about it being official, because that was like the crazy part to me. Like through this whole process, it's so easy to get married, but how hard it is to get divorced.
Yeah. And in California, I think it's even tougher.
Even tougher.
Sure.
Yeah.
Especially when you have a kid.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
He's not really fighting me on a lot of stuff, so that's good.
Okay,
but
that's good.
it's more like he's just not wanting it to be final.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Totally.
Oh, that does.
Yeah.
Because the hope, it's true.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah. It's weird. I don't know how I'm going to feel when it actually is final. Like, it's 10 years I was with this guy.
Wow.
So I don't know if I'm going to be sad. I feel like I will have like a sense of relief.
Yes.
But he is the father of my child. So like,
Right.
what's really going to change? You know, like I don't know how it's going to be.
Yeah. And how's co-parenting going?
Ugh.
Oh, really?
I mean,
It's a struggle.
it's a struggle because we have been through so much. So there's a lot of like resentment there for me. And I'm trying my best for my son to like not do that.
Yeah.
You know? But it's hard whenever you're arguing with somebody all the time to just like, here's my precious baby,
I
you know?
That would
And every
kill me.
time he comes over, he wants to like start some weird argument or it's just been a whole thing. A
Yeah.
whole thing.
That's hard.
Yeah.
It's well, and like you said, state of California makes it so much harder here. But that's probably, I mean, how many times, Brie, when I knew I was dropping Mateo off at school and I wouldn't see him for a few days, I'd walk over to her and Brian. They'd be getting coffees or at their house because they're right by Mateo's school, and I'd be bawling, crying. And it's hard. It's gotten a lot better, I have to say. And I think because Artem and I are doing better in co-parenting, like we're just both like all about Mateo.
Yes,
like the
yes.
relationship's all about him and what's
Right.
best for him. So that's been nice, but it can be such a struggle, and especially
if you're
for the mom.
fighting,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh,
Yeah.
and I can't imagine then handing your kid over. And,
Well, the weird thing about, doing it, in the public eye is a lot of the girls that he's been like hooking up with and stuff, like send me screenshots of their text messages, their DMs, pictures in my bed, like a bunch of like horrible things. So I have to read the messages that he's sending. And it's been like at least 4 different women that have done that to me, not just one.
But what's the nerve of the
No.
women?
I
Like,
know.
what do they want out of it? Is it ego, satisfaction?
I don't
Fame.
know. He like love bombs them, and then because he's a narcissist.
Narcissist.
Yeah, he is.
Oh.
He will admit that.
There's a lot of them in
definitely is.
Hollywood.
Yes.
They breed them.
Shoo, gosh. But he love bombs really hard, and they think that they're going to be like in a relationship with him, and then he drops them in a couple of days, and then they send me the screenshots and the messages.
oh,
so
I don't know if
would
they're trying to get
die.
him in trouble or try to get me on their side or what, but I'm like, I just wrote back to one girl and I was like, he's not my problem anymore. Like, why
Yeah.
are you sending this to me? I don't need to see this stuff.
Yeah.
Especially the vulgar stuff. It's
Ew.
it's a lot.
I'm grateful I haven't had
Yeah.
any of that. And so I'm grateful for that because
Yeah.
that would be so hard, especially
Yeah.
like if it was photos that I know my kid would be around, like
Yes.
our bed or whatever it would be, that would be
Awful.
I just think
awful.
like as a
I'm
woman,
sorry.
I would never want to do that to another woman.
Exactly.
So I'm trying to understand these women, their thought process behind it. I mean,
Like, are they thirsty in a weird way?
Right.
Like wanting to be like to expose him and get like the articles to pick it up and like different things like that, or do they want their
That's-
15 seconds? I don't really know what it is.
yes and yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
They are
Honest.
thirsty for those 15 seconds.
it's crazy because I just can never imagine being like that.
Me either.
You know?
Never.
I
Ever,
don't
ever.
ever like when you start. Have you started dating?
A little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
How was that, by the way?
Great.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because I hadn't had like attention or affection in my marriage for like a long time.
Okay.
So I lost a lot of confidence and being made to feel like beautiful again, and like it really helped my confidence come back.
Good for you.
Good. I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
I love it. I've been on a few, but I was like total opposite. Didn't like I needed the confidence booster, and I'll
Yeah.
admit, like I definitely got that because I felt too like a certain lack of attention and just felt like I lost myself and I
Yeah.
needed to find me. And then I went on these. She pushed me like a lot to be like, Nicole, like go, like when you're traveling, like you're away from home, it's not
Yeah.
around home, just go and have fun. And in the end, they were just maybe not the right people.
No, they weren't the right people. Please let me pick them for you.
Hey, you on one.
No, I did not.
Okay, you're right.
Did not.
Okay, you're right. They
She's
weren't
like, I
the
did not
right.
like them.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
I could be your dating app.
No, it's true. If you ever needed anyone to be vetted, just
Are you like detective?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean,
That's
and
like
she-
Kristen Doty to me.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
good.
We
Yeah.
love Kristen.
Yeah,
she's the
Aw.
best.
She's my little
Good.
detective.
So
Love
she like
her.
interviews them too.
Oh,
like,
yeah, for
and I don't give
sure.
a shit. Like I'll ask the questions that they don't want anyone to ever ask them.
Well, she'll just find out about whoever it is. She goes and looks up everything she possibly can. She'll even DM them.
good for her.
I love it. Good. And so,
Yes.
would you ever remarry again?
I don't know if I would legally sign papers again.
Oh my, I'm the same.
Yeah,
I won't do it.
I think like if I do fall in love with somebody and they've never been married and they want to have like a little something, I would like go to like a beach somewhere.
Yeah.
Do something romantic
Yeah,
and small.
commitment
Yeah,
ceremony.
like something like that.
Exactly.
But I don't think I'm ever going to sign papers again.
Yeah.
And if I did, I would definitely sign a prenup this
Yeah.
time.
I
like
mean,
1,000%.
Yeah.
So who knows where
I
life's
feel
going
you
to take
there.
me? I'm not really sure, but I don't see it happening
Yeah.
for me.
What is? Because I know the bar. Like you were gonna open up a bar and that closed.
Yes.
What else like would you love to have?
Oh man, I love like home decor.
Oh,
Ooh,
really?
Yes.
Let's speak in that girl's language.
Would love to get some kind of line going. I loved, especially like Christmas and Halloween. Like my garage is filled with these huge containers that are just complete. Like I can't even get a car in my garage because I have so many Christmas decorations.
That.
Like 5 Christmas trees. I decorate them all different every year, and it's just like it makes me like relaxed. It's like a stress reliever for me. And I would love to get into that world.
You need to do Michael's. Because they do the fun holiday like themes.
Yes.
And the
Oh,
decor.
they do.
So you should do something with them.
How busy?
Yeah.
Busy Phillips would always do every year.
Yeah.
Oh,
you would be perfect.
Yeah, come on, guys.
Yeah,
Let's
come
go.
on, Michael's. Hello.
Something like that I would love. I love like cooking, and I do a lot of stuff like that too. So
that's so nice.
I'm just seeing where life takes me right now.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's a great place to be.
Yeah.
It's a fun place to be in. It's almost like I feel like we're kind of in the same boat. You have this like this new, what would you call it, Brie? Like not life, but it's like you have this fresh start.
Yeah.
And it's like fun, but like we have our boys and as we all have sons, like that love. And I think that was like when I'd be on a bad date, I'm like, my son gives me the greatest love ever that I don't need this.
Yeah.
I just want to go get his hugs and kisses. And like, I just love when you're cooking in the kitchen, they come up and they grab your leg or whatever. And that feeling, it's just, I'm like, nothing is better than that. So I'm like, am I going to be single for so long?
No, you won't.
Until he starts to ignore me, then I'm going to be like, okay, now I need a man. Now I need my attention from somewhere else.
We're too hot to be single forever.
Exactly.
That is true. Actually, good point.
And I will say there are really good men out there.
Yes.
They really are. Like I married a really great man, but like there's a man who's going to support both of you, going to be your biggest cheerleader. You're
and I
going to
want
love
like one out of the spotlight. You?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I probably so, but also somebody that gets my life.
Yeah.
Because I hope the Valley goes on for a long time. And honestly, whoever dates me, like, they might have to be a part of it eventually. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
And like, I need somebody to be able to support me in that way.
Yeah.
You know?
You need like kind of some of the housewives I felt like had really great husbands.
Supporting men.
Yeah.
Supporting men that would come in and out. But,
Yeah.
you
Like,
know,
they
they
don't
don't want
have
to
to
take
be-
the shine.
Exactly.
They were like,
they don't have to be like a full cast member or anything,
Yeah.
but like
Right.
going on a couple
Almost
dates or
like
like
Lisa-
group events and
yeah.
stuff. Like
Yes.
stuff like that would have to be
For sure.
eventually a part of it.
yeah,
you know?
Lisa Vanderpump
Yes.
has a great husband.
Yes.
Like
Yeah,
that,
she
you need
does.
something like
Yeah.
that. You both need something like that.
Yes.
I know.
What do you like better? Did you like filming Vanderpump better, or are you liking filming The Valley better?
Oh my gosh, I've loved it all, honestly. Vanderpump was fun because I didn't have like a kid or anything yet, so like there wasn't as much responsibility that went along
Yeah.
with it. I was also a lot younger, but the Valley means a lot more to me because
love
we
it.
started it brand new. I came on 4th season of Vanderpump, so I'm like an OG now, you
Yeah.
know. But me and Jax really got to like write down a list of our friends and like it revolved it around our real friend group, which you know
Yeah.
everybody on Vanderpump is real friends too. But it was great because we're all parents and going through different stages of our lives and engagements, marriages, divorces, trying to get pregnant, having kids. Like there's just
Yeah.
a lot more at stake with the Valley.
I love that.
Yeah.
You know, and I think it's so fun when you see your favorites evolve like in the reality world.
Yes, for
It's
sure.
Totally. I love that because people, it's funny, like networks will always want so much new. And I'm like, you don't understand, like people get attached of who they've seen and grown up with. They want to see them evolve. Like Sex and the City, I loved when they came back with like their new show.
I love Sex and the City.
I
It's
love
one of my
it.
background shows. Like,
Yeah, always,
I can have it on all the
right?
time.
Yep.
I know what's happening without having to look at it.
Right.
You know?
Totally. And
So
it's so
great.
crazy how
I want to be like Samantha right now.
Oh, me
You know, I need to be in
too.
my Samantha-era.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm like, when I've had my moments of that, I'm like, why does she make it look just, it always is so good. I'm
Easy,
like, I guess it's
too.
easy.
Yes.
I'm like, it is
Like
not
every
that,
lay is a
no.
good one.
Yeah.
You know?
Or like, even if it's not, like how she gets out of it, but like her situations. But then what I've remembered is Samantha never was a mom.
Very true.
Oh,
So
there
see,
you go.
That's
There-
what
yep.
made me think like, oh wait, because I'm always like, why is it so like amazing for Sylvie from like Emily in Paris? But then I realized, oh, they're not moms going into this.
Yeah, that's true.
So they're not tired. They're not worried. They're not thinking about things.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
true. I
So
never
it's-
thought of it like that.
Yeah. So it's a little different.
Yeah, because it's a weird thing when you are trying to date again because, like, mom guilt's also a big part.
Oh, my gosh.
You know, you don't want to leave your kid ever, and that part's a little weird.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
And it's like, I mean, I have a life coach, and I don't know how you feel about this, but what she's, like, said to me, and I fully believe in, is, like, whenever there's that point that I want to introduce someone into Mateo's life, which I only want it to be one man, and I think it'll be years and years and years down the road.
Mm-hmm.
But she's like, it's important that you and him and, like, Artem and whoever Artem's with, like, you guys all sit down together and have that date together before bringing him into Mateo's life, which that's what I would want.
I agree.
You know, to have that.
We actually have it in our paperwork that unless you're in a serious relationship for at least 6 months, I would prefer like a year.
Yeah.
But at least 6 months, and we talk about it first, then nobody can be around Cruz.
Oh my gosh.
For either
it's
one
so,
of us. For either
that's
one
great.
of us. Yeah.
I wish I had that in mind.
Yeah, I had to.
I mean,
Girl,
I had to
it sounds like you needed her lawyer.
Well, I know, but I mean, Artem, as we know, isn't being a hoe, so that's a good thing. But still, I wish I had that in there.
That was actually me, like, going to my lawyer being like, we need to add this in, we need to add drug testing in, we need to add all these different things in. So I'm protecting my son.
Mama bear.
Oh,
Good
yeah,
job.
for sure. Mama bear, big time.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love it. So, what?
Oh, go ahead.
No,
Sorry.
what, girl?
See, this
What?
is the thing
It's
with twins. No. I was just reacting.
Oh, okay.
I love it.
I know.
It's so
Twins.
cute.
Okay, so we were on the airplane, flying in today.
Oh, gosh.
And this guy, what did he ask us? Oh, no, he overheard us. They go, can you say yes if you're okay to be in the exit row or something? We're like, yes. Same time. And the guy turned around. He's like, whoa, that was like perfectly in sync. And what was our next?
We go, yeah, we know, at the same time.
time.
And then we go, oh my gosh, stop. And then I'm like, I'm not even going to talk anymore.
I mean, at 41, I go, how do we still do this twin thing?
Do you have like a psychic connection like people talk about?
Oh, yeah.
Totally.
Really? That's so cool.
For sure. Twins are weird. Yeah.
We are.
That's
We can,
cool.
well, we're not weird.
Well, you know, our boys are 22 hours apart.
Wow,
Not
that is
planned.
amazing.
Not planned. We call them our spiritual twins.
That is
Yes.
awesome.
I know. It's crazy.
I know.
But
It's
we do.
the best.
We have the weirdest twin things all the time.
Like, do you know when somebody's upset?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
We can
really?
feel
For
it.
sure.
Yeah.
And you could totally, like, talk shit with your eyes. Like, I know when she's in a
Yeah.
situation and, like,
I know
she's
with
just
her.
giving me things and I'm like, oh, shoot, I need to get her out of this, or
I
vice
love
versa.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely.
It's weird.
It's amazing. And my husband does so well with, like, her being our third wheel.
Yeah,
Well,
because I'm
I
sure
think
you're
he's the
together all
third
the
wheel.
time,
Yeah,
right?
he's actually our third wheel. He is.
I'm like, he's the third wheel.
But he's so
But
great
he's
with it.
amazing.
Because
Like,
if you marry a twin, you're marrying both.
Oh,
wheels,
yeah,
you know.
for sure.
it's a lot. And he made sure I was included yesterday and that, like, I
Oh,
felt
yeah.
special. And then Mateo's obsessed with him. And he's right now their T-ball coach. And he's just amazing about, like, always being there for him when, like, Artem
Yeah.
isn't around.
That's
and
awesome.
Yeah,
Great.
he's been incredible. Like,
Yeah, it's special.
Do you guys
Very
live close to
special.
each other?
we
Oh,
do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're those
We
twins.
used to be
Yeah.
neighbors, but someone had to move.
Yeah. Well, I needed a bigger yard. But this, you know,
Such a
we
bitch.
told ourselves growing up, we're like, we're so not going to be those twins. And we are so those twins.
But we're those twins in a cool way. We're
Yeah,
not
like, we're not
weird.
matchy
Like, did you
matchy.
guys see that?
Yeah, what if y'all matched at your ages still? You know,
matched
like-
or been in the same kind of men, I would vomit.
Oh,
It
yeah,
would've been
yeah.
So, you
And
know what I mean?
When that Australia video went viral,
I was
the
just gonna
twins
say that.
talking at the same time as a twin, that cringed me out.
That
What
cringe.
was it? I don't know.
Oh,
if
you
I've
haven't
se- I don't know if
seen
I
it?
saw that.
It was weird.
There was like, was it a
They could've been
robbery?
clones.
It was a robbery or a fire. I think a robbery.
No, their mom helped, I think, a hit and run or a stolen car or
Oh
something.
no.
They were talking about their mother.
A daughter left a mom with dementia in the house with like 20 cats.
No, I think we're veiled.
No, I swear that's what I think it is.
All I think is they were like
and they
talking
were like
about
gnawing
their mom.
on her.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay. But so anyways, the interviewers like interviewing them and they have to be maybe 50s, 60s, like something there. And they're like dressed identical and
Oh my gosh,
answering the
still?
same time, or when one's talking, then the one comes in the middle of her sentence and finishes it with her.
They're explaining the situation, but it is
Wow.
a trip. I had to stop watching it because I'm like, I don't know.
I'm
about
gonna watch
that.
it when we get off
You-
here.
Yes, you have to.
You're gonna be like blown away.
I'm like, we are never.
Before we play a game, I have to ask you, what's your favorite part about doing your podcast when reality hits?
It's kind of like a therapy session at times, and I love that. Like just being able to talk. A lot of the people that come on my podcast are like my close friends, you know,
Yeah.
in the reality TV world. So it's nice to get other people's like perspective, and just talk about different things. And it's always just a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It is
It
fun,
is
right?
so much fun. And I feel like I get a lot of support from my friends and from, listeners and stuff. And I
Yeah.
really appreciate that.
Oh,
See,
I
I
love
love
that.
Yeah.
That is the cool thing about podcasting.
Yes.
It's just like people want to support each other or be there for each other
Yeah.
or relate to someone.
Exactly.
Like going through something, how can I relate? Then how can I get motivated or inspired?
Yeah.
Well, and how many times have we all sat in a media chair and we get asked a deep question, but they want you to give them one sentence answer
Yeah, like
back.
fast.
Or
fast.
they
And you're like-
only, or
and
they
you
only put
weren't
in the
prepped.
magazines like a sentence
Right.
of your long answer, and they make
Take-
you just look
for
a certain way.
clickbait. For
Yes.
clickbait. Yeah.
And it's like such a beauty that on our podcast that we all can go in detail and actually
Exactly.
tell the truth.
Exactly.
People, everyone thinks the
Which
facts
will
are
still
on
come off
social
as
media.
clickbait at times. I mean, I always tell Brad, I'm like, how is it that out of us, I am the queen of the headlines?
Well,
I mean, you understand
Well.
it too. It's like, well, I know I put myself
I'm
in
what they
situations.
call, I have a normal relationship in Hollywood, which makes 0 headlines.
You're luckier than you know then.
I
Honestly,
know.
I
never
tell her
knew
that
that
all the time.
Being normal, like in a healthy relationship, meant like no one
well,
cares.
and mine,
No one
is-
cares.
Yeah, I know. Honestly, I don't care when it's like honest, and I'm like, oh, whatever. But when it's not honest, and they're just trying to get people to click, that's when it pisses me
Yeah,
off. Do
yeah,
you know
I
what I
agree.
mean?
Yes.
Like,
For sure.
Yeah.
that's just so frustrating because no one's gonna read the article. They're just reading what you're putting out, and it
Exactly.
bothers me.
And then people will comment and attack you for just that. And I will respond to a lot of people and be like, go read the article.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
you are listening. You have no context
Right.
here.
100.
And you're just like judging me and you have no idea what you're even talking about.
yes.
I hate
oh my
that.
gosh.
All it
me
tells
too.
me it's a lot of uneducated people writing comments because I'll go
Yes.
through it and I'm like, oh my gosh.
Well, I love when I read their
can't.
bios too. That's when
It's always like God first
Yes.
or positive thinking and different things
Yes.
like that. And I'm our mom of 3. I'm like, what is going on here?
Right?
Right.
Because I
Okay.
love all of those things, except for I've only got 1 kid, and I would never go
Ever.
and comment on somebody's stuff or be a troll ever.
Ever. I couldn't
Ever.
even imagine doing that.
No,
I've never ever trolled anyone.
me either. Never.
So this
Ever. It
video
can't.
about Selena Gomez was going viral. It was someone made it where all these like crazy comments to her, like just really dissing like her looks and all this kind of stuff. Someone took the time, they put the comment and then they'd put the profile pic.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe it was so many ugly, middle-aged, out-of-shape men.
Yeah,
like
weird.
gross. And they were writing the craziest stuff to her, and I'm like, and I love how she kept in their ats,
Yes.
you know.
Yes.
But this like got
Yeah.
so many views, and
well, Selena Gomez, I mean, golly, she's got so many followers. So
many.
I can't even imagine dealing with that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, good, I guess, but it's just like, I can
lot
only
comes
imagine
with
that.
it.
Yeah, a lot comes with
A
it.
lot.
Yeah, no thank you.
No, poor
my
thing. I love
gosh.
her so much.
I do
and-
She's a fan of Vanderpump Rules, and
Oh, is
yeah,
she?
and I don't know if she watches The Valley, but it like came out that her and like Taylor Swift, when they were texting about Vanderpump Rules, we were like, this is so cool.
This is oh my god, I bet.
Yeah.
You guys had a lot of big time
lot.
fans.
Rihanna talks about The
Yeah.
Valley a lot on like
Yeah.
carpets and stuff, and I'm like, Rihanna.
I love it.
She would be my girl. Like, I got to
mean,
meet her.
yes. Oh,
my
yes.
I would love her so much.
I know.
Have you heard the rumors lately about Selena and Benny? I don't know if it's true or not.
God.
Oh, wait, I
What?
did see something on there. Something about how he was out with her best friend,
Yeah.
and it was awkward and
when
weird.
she unfollowed her.
Yeah, unfollowed her, and then
So
something
that's-
about a hotel.
Yeah. There's what the rumor is that he cheated on her with the best friend. Who knows?
But why would she unfollow her?
Why would she unfollow? That's why everyone's assuming, you know,
Wait,
like
Benny's like everybody's boyfriend.
I know.
Like, they were so sweet.
and I don't want to be a part of like the clickbait,
Yeah, 'cause I
like
don't know.
misinformation.
Yeah.
Everyone, it's all rumor based. I'm hoping it's not, but
The
that would make me.
unfollowing,
The unfollowing is like where you're like, oh shit.
a little suspicious.
Yeah.
And for someone like her, she knows that
People will
by
notice.
unfollowing,
It'll give
yeah,
impact.
Yeah. Wow. If I unfollow
Benny's
somebody,
a
people even know
dumb
that. So
idiot.
I'm sure they're going to know.
Yeah.
Selena
Yeah.
Gomez does.
Well, totally. Right?
That's really
okay,
funny.
Bree, you start the game.
I
All
want a
right, so
game.
we have a game called Cart Right or Cart Wrong.
All right.
Answer each funny scenario with a cart right or a cart wrong.
I love it.
Okay, putting a store-bought cake on a fancy cake stand, then pretending you baked it from scratch.
Cart wrong. I am
Right.
such a party planner. I would never do that. Like, I love hosting.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'd be like embarrassed if someone like
Found out.
Yeah. And they knew the whole time I was pretending I baked it.
But you know people do it all the time.
Well, I feel like they always have it in TV shows for a reason because people do it all the time.
Of
Well,
course.
baking is hard.
It is
It is.
so
It is
hard.
way harder than like cooking a good meal, I think.
Yes.
Like, it's difficult.
I mean, I have this burn. I have this burn. It's like crazy, right? All the oven burns from like
oven
going.
burns.
Yes.
Me too.
I'm like flipping chicken nuggets, right? Or like the little.
Oh, those are
littles.
air fryer burns.
No,
Air
I don't have the
fryer
air
burns.
fryer anymore.
Oh yeah, you got rid of it.
I got rid of it.
Okay, borrowing your best friend's outfit without telling her,
Oh, that's a cart wrong.
right?
You have to at least ask. I would let my friends borrow
Yes.
anything. We are always sharing each other's clothes, but wearing it without asking, no.
Well, and I feel like I've done that before.
Oh, I
Someone's
know.
blazer.
Probably
Not
you two.
Oh no, but you've done that with my
But I didn't know
stuff.
whose blazer. Remember, I thought maybe
She'll
it's
even
Shauna's,
destroy
maybe it's
stuff.
Kristen's.
Yeah.
I used to wear my sister's clothes a lot growing up, and she hated me for it.
Oh,
You know,
I could see that.
like we would fight so much because I always wanted to wear her clothes.
Yeah.
But never like I would not take something to my friends without them knowing.
Right.
You know,
No, never.
a sister's different.
Yeah, sister's way. It's
I've
like
ruined,
you're loud.
I've
Yeah.
ruined a lot of her heels.
I'm glad that you finally have admitted that.
Right.
Posting a group photo on Instagram where only you look amazing.
Oh, cart wrong.
Yeah.
Wrong. Cart wrong. Do you hear that? You
I have
posted
never.
So many
you
bad
do that
photos of
to me.
Never.
All the time.
You guys are so cute.
Yeah.
She's crazy.
She literally, I'll go,
Even
wow,
Jade, my brother, called her out in comments. He's like, "Dang, you did Brie
never
dirty."
went. Pull it up. I would love to see.
It was like a
Well,
year ago.
My friends are really good at putting it in a group chat and be like, does everyone like this photo?
Yes.
And then, like, if you're going to fix yourself a little bit, you're going to fix your friends too.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, come on.
I heard my
love
hairdresser told me there's a woman he knows, but like she'll only fix herself and no one else
Oh,
and
no,
post.
no.
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 Yeah. I'm like,
That
that's
is-
messed up.
That's not good.
hilarious.
Especially if you have a lot of followers. Like, you can't just be posting stuff
Yeah.
without asking your friends.
I
Well,
mean,
one of my ex's friends, one of his ex-girlfriends had posted a photo of us four, and I was like, oh gosh, I didn't realize how snatched my waist was. Then I look closer and I go, oh my God, she snatched my waist. She fixed my face. Like I was kind of like, oh my, what? Do you remember
you're
that?
like, "Damn, I looked so good at
I
the
mean,
festival."
yeah. I did. But then it like kind of made me feel weird. I was like, so was I not good enough for your profile? Like,
Oh,
you know what
see.
I mean?
So
like
she
the
didn't even
feet.
ask you. Like, if
No.
I was to put something on there, like one of my friends would be like, maybe like fix this a little bit or do this a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, who cares?
No, totally.
Everybody does it.
Yeah, right? Honestly.
Okay, planning an extravagant birthday party for your toddler.
Oh, Cartwright. I do it every single year.
I love it.
What's your like big go-tos?
So for like his themes.
Yeah.
So for his first birthday, it was Rookie of the Year, and
Oh,
it was
that's
all like
cute.
old school baseball, like Coca-Cola,
Aw.
popcorn. I had Mickey Mouse come.
Oh,
I have an amazing party planner that like I give her all my ideas and she just brings it all together. I love party play. Like that could be
Yeah,
that could be an
you
extra
look
year
at
for me.
it.
go.
Yes.
I love that. Everybody always tells me I should do that. Second birthday was to Infinity and Beyond, so it was Toy Story.
Cute.
Third birthday was 3 Rex.
Oh,
And
my
then he
gosh.
just turned 4, and it was Reach for the Stars.
oh, that's
And it was all outer space, and
cute.
me and him were dressed as astronauts. But he hated his costume.
Oh
He
my-
has autism, so he has some sensory issues.
Yes.
So he hated his costume. So I was stuck wearing a freaking astronaut costume
That's
by myself all day.
Oh.
I was like, I'm committed. I'm not changing.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
whatever. That's
Good
fine.
mom. That makes you a
love
good mom.
that. That does.
That's really so. Our boys are pretty much the same age because our
Yeah.
boys will be 5 in a couple months.
You know, a lot of people commented that Cruz looked so much like your son.
Yes.
Whenever I was getting so many comments.
Yeah.
They were like, him and Mateo look so much alike.
Oh,
Well, I was
I
looking at him
did.
today, and I'm like, oh my gosh, they do. They look a lot
Yeah.
alike. I'll
Yes.
show you.
Oh my
yeah,
gosh, that's
but people
so cute.
definitely like wrote your name under my comments,
Oh my
saying that a
gosh.
couple times actually.
Oh, we
Yeah.
got to get them together.
Yes,
I
I
bring
would
them
love
out
that.
to LA. Yes,
Yeah,
that'll
if you
be
guys
so
come,
fun.
You got to get my number, and if y'all come with your kids, like y'all can come to my house because I live far
Yes.
away.
Oh, my, we'd love
I love
that.
it.
Yes.
Oh, we'd love that. Giving someone your number, then immediately regretting it and ghosting, blocking them.
Oh gosh, I think I've done that before.
I know. I feel like I did that in my
It's r-
20s a lot.
It's wrong, but like, you got to do it if somebody starts being
I
weird.
know, right?
In a way,
You
it's
know?
kind of polite. It's like you made them feel good by the number, and then that's as
And
far
then
as
you're
it
like,
went.
okay,
I've had
totally.
like a guy ask me for my number, and then like a friend who I had no interest in whatsoever like asked me in front of everybody too, and I was like, how am I supposed to say no?
Right.
And then he just like weirdly randomly texts me, and it's like, I don't know. Like there's some situations like that where it's like, do what you got to do, you know?
Oh my gosh.
And then
I
do
feel
you
it.
just like ghost them, or you just like hit block, or you just won't respond?
Sometimes I won't respond, but if somebody was like weird, I would block them.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh,
But
for sure.
the person I'm talking about hasn't been like too weird yet.
Yeah.
But if it gets that way, his butt will be blocked.
Oh, yeah.
There you
know?
go. That's for sure.
I love it.
Letting your son only Cheetos for breakfast.
Cruz is so picky, he would never do that.
Yeah.
That's
Like-
That's Mateo.
Yeah, he is so picky. He loves breakfast food. Like breakfast is like the easiest meal of the day that I could.
Oh,
Make
really?
for him, yeah.
That's awesome.
So yeah, I would not let him have Cheetos. That's
No.
wrong.
No.
Very
Cart wrong.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Pretending you're busy just to enjoy a night alone in sweatpants.
Cartwright.
Yeah.
I've done
Big
that
time.
so many times.
So many times.
Do it
You're
all
like,
the time.
I don't have a sitter for the kids
Yeah.
tonight. It's like I really didn't even ask.
Yes.
You know?
It's so true.
You and I
love
both
it.
are guilty of
I know
that.
we're so guilty of it.
I am a lot more of a homebody than people think I am. Like people are like, she's always out. She's not. I'm like, everybody posts on social media when they're doing something.
Totally.
You know what I mean? Like I'm home 24/7.
Yes.
And it's like people don't think that. I guess.
No,
We're
especially
the
when you're
same.
like, it's people will be like, you're such an alcoholic. And I'm like, no, I literally am out. So I'm dressed cute, gonna take a photo and have a glass of wine in my hand.
Exactly.
Majority of the time, I'm not even doing this.
I hate talking about that, but that's something I've had to deal with. People thought that I was like out partying all the time, and I'm like, okay, I'm a mother,
Yes.
24/7. Whenever I go out, I like tequila shots. That's like pretty much the only
Yes.
thing I can drink.
Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely like my shots, but then like people were really like coming at me, and I was like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Like I'm home 24/7. I'm allowed to still go have fun
Yeah.
sometimes.
The
you
mom
know?
shaming so
It's so
bad
bad.
on
Yes.
social. Oh
And
my
I'm always like, I
gosh.
posted 6 days ago. I'm like, what'd you think I was doing them 6 days?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm like wearing no makeup.
Yeah.
Like in mom mode. I know.
Well, even
It's
like
wild.
yesterday, I know this is a little off topic, but it was weird. Like I posted for Mother's Day, me and Cruz, and like a lot of flashback videos, like the day he was born and different stuff like that.
Aw.
And I had a couple comments where people were being like, "No, Jax. Oh, something else must be stirring." I'm like, we're literally going through a very public divorce. Why
Yes.
would I post pictures of him on Mother's Day?
Yes.
Right. You know, just
You know,
just weird
that's-
comments like
yeah.
that.
Oh
You
my
know.
Gosh.
I was going to post something today when we were on the plane. And then I was like, oh, maybe I'll wait later. But it's because like having the first Mother's Day single, I was just like, what's going to come from this? Like,
But that's sad.
How did you feel?
know.
I know that, like, I just want to ask you
Yeah.
so many questions
I know.
because you've gone through something so public, just like me.
yeah.
How did you feel like your first Mother's Day single?
It's crazy. I don't know if it's because I'm super strong. Like, there's definitely moments like in the morning, like you're like, oh, like, I got to go make my own coffee.
Yeah.
Coffee in bed or whatever. But overall, and I guess because I'm so close with Bree's family, like, I felt really good.
Yeah.
But you definitely have those moments because the one thing that I will say, and like you'll understand this more so than anyone else, is you wish that the father of your son, like, that works out because like you love your child so much
Yes.
that you just want to be with who they also love so much, which
Yes.
is their dad.
Yeah.
So you can't help but like I'll find myself like kind of romanticized, but just being more like, wow, that's just sad that won't ever be like that again,
Mhm.
because you know how much your child would love that. And
Exactly.
we want to give our child everything. So that's when it hurts for me, or when I'll get sad, or if Mateo and I are ever somewhere where it's like we're by ourselves, or even like, something yesterday that's special in the morning by ourselves. I'm like, those are times where I'm like, get bummed out
Yeah.
and wish it was different. And it's like, so yeah, it's
I get
hard.
it. I think that's why you're so lucky you have your sister and your
So
family. And I'm
lucky.
so lucky that I had my friends and their kids
Yes.
yesterday, because it made it still really
Totally.
special.
Yeah, well, and probably Lala, right? Like
Yeah.
you guys are so close, and I
Yes.
could understand. Is she on
She,
the show?
She
She makes appearances,
yes,
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're like friends of, I guess you would call
Yes.
them. Yeah, they're not like full cast members, but
Yeah.
they're my real friends in real life, so it makes sense that they're on the show.
Totally.
You know? Me and Lala, our kids go to the same school together. They're in the same class.
Good.
And Sheena.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
See, that's so cool.
They're all 3 in the same class.
That's awesome. That
I'm definitely going to be binging.
No, me
show.
too. I'm going to
binge
binge
season
too.
Well,
1
listen,
and
don't
then-
judge me for season 1 because
I'm
I was
not.
going to tell you really fast.
Mhm.
I had like a liposuction done under my under my chin, and they thought I would be healed. Well, they hit a nerve, so like I couldn't even like move my bottom lip. So I have like so many episodes where I was having to like hold my finger on my bottom lip so that my bottom lip would move and my face was like stuck.
Was that so scary?
It was awful, and I will regret it forever that I did it. Like, it's fine now.
Yeah.
But I wish I would have done it like 2 or 3 months before, not like 3 weeks before. You know what I mean?
Totally.
Which, by the way, you didn't need it.
But you didn't need it.
But it just makes me feel embarrassed whenever I watch it back and I see my mouth is like frowning like this, you know? And I'm like, oh my gosh, why did I do that?
Yeah.
It's just one of those confidence things for me that
Totally.
I've always been so worried about that.
Yeah.
You know?
I get it.
But it's crazy what TV will make us do.
Yeah.
I mean.
And it was just a quick on the whim decision. Like I was there getting a little Botox and I was like, what can you do for my chin?
Oh, no.
And it just kind of happened, you know?
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. And I was like, well, wish I would have waited.
Shit.
But still, now that you know that story, you're going to laugh when you see it.
Yeah.
Now I'm like...
I was wearing like a head wrap on the first episode and
no
everything.
way. But you know the great thing about reality television is the producers probably loved that.
I know.
yeah.
They probably were like, all right.
They were like, this is reality gold.
Yes, it's just funny watching yourself back and you're like, oh man, that's going to live forever.
You know what I mean? I have a lot of those moments. You definitely have a lot of those moments.
A lot when I was shit-faced, that's for sure.
Right?
But you know, I always was like, I'd watch it back and I was just shake my head and I'm like, you know what? It's me. Oh, well.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to be friends with me,
life
I'm like,
isn't
great.
perfect.
That
Hey.
helps me out.
Yeah, like name one person that's going to be perfect 24/7 with reality
you know
TV
what I mean?
cameras around them. Like people need to just give a little bit of grace here and there,
Yeah,
you know?
For sure.
We put it out there. You all are really living it too, you know?
Well, and do you guys see any of the edits before it airs?
So this season, which I can say this because Andy talked about that we had to Andy Cohen, that we had to film our reunion already. So there's only 4 episodes out so far, but we had to film our reunion early because Kristen and Nia are both getting ready to have babies.
Oh, wow.
So Kristen, I think Nia's due June 10th and Kristen's due June 17th.
Wow.
So they're going to be like a week apart.
That's really cute.
So this is the first season I've ever done with reality TV where we had to watch all 15 episodes before the reunion. So normally Vanderpump Rules days, Valley days, whatever, we don't get the episode till the night before.
Oh shit!
Because they don't want us to share it. They don't, they don't want it to get out or anything like that. So we would have no clue what we were going to look like, how it's going to be edited, anything until the night before. So this has been a little weird because we've already done the after show, we've already done the reunion, but we still have like weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks left. Because we're
my God.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought I saw something about the reunion tomorrow, and that's where I was getting confused because I'm like, I thought they just came out on air.
So we, technically, like, we filmed over the summer, so it already all happened anyway, so it doesn't really matter, I guess, when you do the reunion. I did hear, like, a couple people talking about it, and they made a good point. They were like, this will be the first reunion, really, for Bravo, where the cast doesn't have, like, the interactions from the crowd to change their opinions at the reunion.
Ooh,
and
that'll be interesting.
Yeah, because a lot of times, like, the crowd will turn against you. You can be their favorite one day and then their least favorite the next day. And people get in the comments and read about it, and then they want to like cater to that those comments because they want them to look better. Yeah. So we didn't have that this year. So it's going to be a lot more like honest kind of, I feel like, you know.
I actually prefer that.
Yeah.
I prefer that.
Yeah.
I'm totally.
Now I'm excited to see
I'm excited.
It was a rough day.
Yeah. Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet for you too.
It was, yeah.
Oh.
But I'm proud of myself.
Good.
Yeah.
Look, I got you.
Me too.
Stay strong.
Oh, and Brittany, this has been such a treat having you. I feel like we can all like hang out for hours.
I know.
Yes.
I loved you guys.
I
Yes.
know.
Well,
we have to come now on your show.
Yes.
On your
oh my
podcast.
gosh, please. I would love that.
Yes.
We would
I
love
would
that
love it.
too.
Yes.
And we're open books. We'll talk about anything.
I know.
Yes.
Right?
I got so many questions already.
Oh,
Nice.
good.
This is happening.
This is
Good.
happening.
It is
I love
happening.
it.
Before we let you go, we always end our episodes with a little inspiration affirmation. Is there a quote or a motto you live by?
I just always like to to say to people, like, if you're going through a hard time, because I'm definitely going through hard times right now, just try to focus on the positives in your life. Try to focus on the blessings that you have. And it's really hard to do that sometimes, but that's the best way for me personally to like get out of that negative mind space. Focus on my beautiful son, focus on my dogs, or, you know, just whatever I have, my beautiful family, my health. Like, try to like really focus on the good things that you have instead of like dwell in that dark place.
Yes.
And just always be positive and don't be an internet troll.
Yeah. Seriously. Well, I feel like anyone who's on Bravo has to really deal with it. Like they get it bad.
We do. But you know, we have amazing fans that show up for everything.
You guys have the most diehard.
Yeah. And
100.
Way more people are supportive and kind than there are mean. The mean comments just are like louder sometimes in a weird way. But
the triggers.
But I have a lot more positive support. Like, I'm so grateful for the fans. And the Bravo world is different than other reality TV worlds, I guess, because like we have stuff like BravoCon, where we meet like 120 other reality stars that are all going through the same thing. So it's kind of like a cool little family in a weird way.
Totally.
You know?
I noticed that when I was on the Traders, like all the Bravo people, like, you know,
probably already all knew each other and stuff.
And they like were hanging out and how they would talk and chat, and I think that's, you know, also like where Gabby, Chriselle, and I got so close because we weren't in the Bravo fam.
Chriselle's a friend of mine.
Oh, she is? I love
She's
Chriselle.
from Kentucky, just like me.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Isn't she the sweetest?
She's amazing. She uses my hairstylist, Bradley. So but I met her at the Kentucky Derby a long time ago. We both were like hosted with the same group. It was whenever she was still married to, is it Josh Hartley? His last name's Hartley.
Gosh, I can't remember.
His last name is Hartley.
Something. Yeah.
So she was still married to him then, and she like came to SUR a couple times, and you know, so I've known her for a while. She's very nice.
Yeah, she's so sweet. Oh, I love that. But you know, Brie and I used to always say we wish we were part of the Bravo family. Like, and we loved being a part of the
Don't
E
say
family.
that too loud because they're gonna come at you with another reality show.
Seriously. But yeah, it's when I look at BravoCon and how all the fans are, and the Watch What Happens live show, like you just see, and now doing different of the competition reality shows, I'm just like, wow, Bravo's where it's at.
It is. Yeah, we have a lot of support, and it's just like a little family. I love it.
Oh my God.
We're really lucky.
Your family grew with Nikki and I.
Yes,
I love you guys.
it did. And everyone, please make sure to watch The Valley Season 2 Tuesday nights on Bravo and streaming on Peacock the next day. And also make sure to catch new episodes of Brittany's Pod when reality hits on Fridays.
Thank you.
Brittany, thank you so much for stopping by.
You guys are so cute. I loved it.
Oh my gosh. Thank you.
Thank you.